When they asked me about coming here and speak today, and they told me, you know, it was going to be a certain people here, I didn't care because I don't care if people judge me because I know my character. I know they judge won't stop me from being who I am and be motivated to do my best. If they judge you today, tomorrow they got to judge you again tomorrow because I'm coming back to see you. Now, me saying that for the company, I don't want the company to get me twisted. We don't want no restraining order or nothing through all of this. I want you to go back, and I want you to be positive, but we don't want no restraining order. I don't want you to say, well, Joseph Prejean, a motivational speaker, say, just don't say no. I think we're going to sign a release before we go today. Don't take that advice because, I mean, a restraining order is a whole different world. You talk about what makes you. What makes your character? How many of you can actually go home and really feel like I could be a better person? How many of you can go home and say, I can be a better boss, I can be a better salesman, and I can motivate my colleagues? How many of you in here really feel you're at the midway of your life and you're going towards your dreams? Everybody feel like they headed the right direction? What if something happened, you get a detour? What do you do? What if you're going down the highway, you're going to a party, and that's a big truck in the middle of the road burning or whatever, and they got a detour sign? Do you turn back and go home, or do you actually follow a detour sign and get where you need to go anyway? You're going to go home? You're going where you got to go. Your job, your life going to throw that sign at you sometimes. Look, when we wanted to go somewhere as a young kid, we used to go to this skating ring. Probably a lot of you remember. Back then, we didn't have a lot of nightclubs. We had skating rings we'd go to or whatever. I remember going on a tractor one time, an international tractor, a 1066. Of course, I killed it right down the road because I was embarrassed people to see me with it. It didn't help out on a dating scale, you know. But I still got where I wanted to go. But overall, if you keep saying good morning and you're motivated, your life can change. The only people that can't change their life is the people that ain't living. If you keep saying good morning, you can follow your dreams with Cox. You can follow your dreams with your family. And most of all, you can get the things that you only dream about having or buying. Came in my office. He was in a panically mood. He said, man, I need to talk to you. Can you come in my office? Can you come into your office? I said, sure, Doc. What's going on? I knew I hadn't ran no tests or something like that, and I kept thinking, maybe you want to give me some bad news here, you know? You know, doctors do that. They'll say, hey, man, I just want to talk to you about your tests. Next thing you know, boom, give you bad news. It's like, well, it's going to be all right. Doc, you know what you just told me? He came in my office and he said, hey, man, I have this young girl, whatever. She already got 2 kids. And she said that she want to give up the other kid, but she didn't know. You want it? Sure, Doc. No problem. We exchanged information. We got with the attorney. And when me and my wife stepped in the room, there was 3 white people there, and me and my wife walked in there, and her grandmother said, oh, I just want to know, are you going to be okay adopting a little white baby? That's the first question she asked. I said, if you love them, it doesn't matter. Whew. Because she didn't know if I would have turned around or whatever, because I had never met the parents. Just to let you know, that was a mistake in my life. That little 2-year-old kid is the baddest little kid I've ever met. He stands from the table about this high. Cutest little thing you ever see. He can get whatever you want from people. People look at me crazy when I go to the store with him. I have him in the basket at Lowe's. Imagine this. Big black guy, a little white baby. People looking at me and they're hiding behind a tomato paste and everything else. So sometimes I tease them. I get to pushing it fast. And you can see some of them on the phone like 911. And then when my wife take him to the grocery store, it's even more crazy because they say, oh, so sweet, the nanny got him. Oh, how precious. And really what they get eye-opening whenever they say, Mama, can I? Oh, I'm confused now. It's imagine how people look at us. Crazy when we're out with him. You know, I mean, this guy, and he just, I mean, he is, I couldn't even explain, words can't explain what he's done to me in my life. If I sit here all day and tell you how he touched me from a man that have no family, from a man that have, I just buried my brother and my sister over the Christmas holidays. I was the last of 17 kids. If I tell you what he's done for me, words can't explain. I have never looked at my son and figured he was a different color. I look at him because he's the light of my life and he's my motivation.